Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody levels is good.
Mm-hmm.
Think so.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting to hear from Big J. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know what's
Listen,
happening.
niggas
We'll
is
see.
getting tore up today, man. I wish somebody would start with me today. I wish somebody would start with me today.
It's gonna be one of them shows. It's gonna be one of them shows.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 91 of Barz and Shotz. You got 3/4 of the clicking team. You got myself, Flaw 700. You got Jarrell, and you got Ant, the great one. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
Grammy Sunday. It's finally here.
Grammy Sunday. Shit.
Shout out to Max B for his Grammy nominated House Money album. I mean, we forgot to talk about that a couple weeks ago. Go ahead. Continue.
When?
No, we're not. No.
When?
No. 2021. We're not throwing out false information.
You ain't hear that, bro?
Oh, man.
I did not.
Shout out to
who's in that category? Who's he up against? I can see his chances of winning.
Who's in that category? What category is it?
Listen, man, best rap performance, man. Listen, big of that.
Oh wow, you thinking
the
whole?
For one,
when did he perform this?
Hold on, I'm gonna put the list up later. He better be on that.
Hey yo, wait, no. When did?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, bro. Listen.
How you perform in Cell Block J and shit? Like,
no, we're not about to do this. No. We're not about to do this today.
I'm sorry. No disrespect. No disrespect to back.
Do that to my guy, man. Real. So look, when he go number one, when he come home, I don't want to hear nothing.
Hold on. I got live breaking news. Drew Brees, quarterback of the Saints, has just announced his retirement. Hall of Fame.
That's breaking news, like
that's breaking news, man.
We knew that was gonna happen. Like
fresh off the heels
of
re-signing, fear struck that man's heart.
Hey,
it's
yo,
over.
see,
he's done.
Yo, this is supposed to be a chance of celebration.
No,
and you talking shit.
Nah. He was in my division far too long and cost us a few games.
Oh, that's what it is.
I got you. Breeze.
I got you.
And we just forgot a few months ago. This guy was criticizing players for kneeling. He come on, man, forget Drew Brees.
Yeah, he got his ring. I'm glad he got one though. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm glad he.
Shout out to Malcolm
Jenkins. One to New Orleans.
Shout out to Malcolm Jenkins for telling future Hall of Fame quarterback to shut the fuck up on social media.
And what you gonna do about it?
Nothing. But throw them ducks and retire.
Does this give Jameis Winston an opportunity, or is New Orleans looking for a quarterback?
They looking for a quarterback. They obviously don't want.
I think Byron Leftwich coming back, man. To be honest, man.
What?
Byron Leftwich going to come back.
Byron Leftwich.
Shit.
He's our offense. I think he's on our squad.
OC now, nigga.
I think he said he was trying to come back now that Breeze gone, man. Like they need somebody.
Oh man. Now I can tell that they don't like Jameis. They put Hill in a quarterback. They put Slash in the white Slash in quarterback. That's why.
But that led me to think that the coach and the staff have a game plan for Winston. To me, that lets me think that
they sat him on the bench. That was his second year there. That wasn't even his first year. What you mean?
No, that was his first year. He left last year. Then Breeze came. He's only there for
yeah. You right.
So I figured since they already had an established, and remember what they said, like Breeze just announced his retirement, but they said what Breeze told Jameson the last game was, this your team now. So obviously he knows something.
I don't think so. Jameis had enough time to learn that offense in the time that they still sat him for white Slash, yo.
Yeah.
The dude that they put him at quarterback for, like, he couldn't throw past 20 yards. No.
But what if, look at it this way. We're going to give you a year to learn this system, a whole year.
It's possible.
It's
Don't get me wrong. It's possible. Because Jameis is capable of doing it. He just hasn't.
And we have come out the gate super trash.
And we have yet to see this guy with his new eyes. Remember, he had eye surgery years ago, which should help with his 30 interceptions. Because for Tampa Bay fans, we've all had this conversation when Jameson was there when he threw 30 and 30. To where if he actually just turned down a little bit of the interceptions, the record could be a little different. If Jameis,
remember, I'm a Florida State fan, so we got the good Jameis. You know what I'm saying? We got crab legs Jameis. Crab legs Jameis was nasty.
But listen, if he can adjust those 30 interceptions and keep,
you're right. If I could adjust the worst shit ever, I could be productive. Yeah.
Just
we were saying the same shit about Eli. We were saying the same shit a couple years ago about Eli.
Eli never throw 30 though.
Nobody has threw 30.
Yeah, I know. He was up there. He led the league a couple years though. Like we were saying the same shit about Eli though.
Yeah, he was like 24, 25 at one point. Yeah,
he was up there.
Yeah,
but I mean, maybe the
30 is 30 though.
When he was
30, 2 Super Bowls against nothing is 2 Super Bowls against nothing.
That's another thing. When you win, those years you do 25, they like
The fans was like, that's my quarterback. That's my guy.
That's the guy. Yeah, that's the benefits of winning. You know, you turn a blind eye to when things don't go right.
Right.
And
Eli, you think I like all them dumbass faces Eli was doing?
But then you got
in the past 15 years. No, but he when the chips are down in the fourth quarter, that nigga nasty.
He turned up. He turned up.
Twice. So you always go back to that.
Right.
You beat the Patriots twice.
Something
to go back to.
Twice.
James Winston, there was never nothing to go back to once he threw 30 interceptions. Well,
not in the NFL though. You can't go to the Heisman Trophy or when he won a national championship against Auburn. No, I'm saying you can't do that. Don't nobody care.
That's a fact. So this is when you haven't seen something in a while. I got Jameis Winston starting for the Saints. You got Jarrell has Jameis Winston riding the bench again until something happens, but we shall see. It's March 14th during this recording, and it'll be March 15th by the time you guys hear this. And it's finally, the Grammys are finally here. We on the Grammys, I think, back in late of last year. Supposed to be in January, but it got postponed. But now they've already even declared some winners already. Like there's actually been some winners.
It's too many categories. They can't.
I know. They can't put them all on TV. Right.
Did anybody care about winning?
Well, that's what I was about to get to, because I was feeling some type of way because some of the winners that I was seeing first was kind of in the categories that we tend to know about. So I'm like, wait a minute, are they, you know what I mean, leaving hip hop and R&B out again? But I will.
You know what they are? Because I don't have the list. I don't have a list with that.
I know I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
So far, I don't know how to do none of that.
Oh. The third button down at the bottom. You got the 4 buttons. It's the third one. They got the X on it.
Hold on. Okay. Boom. Okay, so I did it.
Jarrell gonna see it and grab it.
Nah, it ain't popped up yet.
What about okay? Boom. Did I do it?
Okay, I see something.
Did I do it?
That's
nice.
Okay.
Got it. That's the. So I got to scroll though, right? Or you can scroll, Jarrell.
No, that's all you.
Scroll.
That's all you.
Okay, cool. Now I know how to do it. Okay, so far. See, now it's messing up a little bit. Like it's like in a minute. So far, the winners have been announced for Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. That winner was American Standard by James Taylor.
Okay.
We're not too familiar with that. Best Pop Duo Group Performance, Lady Gaga featuring Andrea Grande. How you say her name?
Ariana
Grande.
With Rain on Me. Who else? Has there been any winners? I don't see. I can go down. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss none coming up. Okay. So.
Oh, remember I said Blue Ivy won something for something. Okay. I just don't know what it is. Like my wife told me
Blue Ivy won the damn Grammy.
Yes, some for like best video for something.
Best dance recording. I can't pronounce that name. Not even going to try to do it, but 10%. Yeah. Dance. This person won again for Bubba. Best dance electronic album. Yeah. I don't know who this person is.
This person won again. This person won again.
Snarky Puppy won best contemporary instrumental album. Okay.
Hey man, Kate Renata actually is he's actually nominated for best new artist also. Even though it's kind of crazy because he's been out for years. I don't know how they do that, man.
Hold on, go back up real quick. Fiona Apple still winning Grammys out here?
Yeah.
Apple winning Grammys.
Album, yeah. I figure I skip over the ones that I ain't gonna say them all. Okay, whoa, best traditional R&B performance. How do you pronounce her name?
Ledisi.
And the song is called "Anything for You." She won best traditional R&B performance. I hope that's a she.
Yes, that's the chick with the dreads. Ledisi is one of the best vocalists in the world, man.
Yeah,
like she's a very, very good singer.
Best progressive R&B album, Thundercat was the winner.
Thundercat is one of my favorite musicians. He plays the bass.
Okay.
He's on a lot of hip hop albums. Y'all just don't know.
Best R&B song. See, once again, I was feeling some type of way because it just feels like they're just doing all of our categories before the show starts. Best R&B song has a winner, Better Than I Imagined, with a whole heap of artists.
Yeah, Robert Glasper. That's on Robert Glasper's album. Very, 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 very good song.
Where we at with it? Best R&B album, John Legend, Bigger Love.
He won?
Yeah, John Legend won.
Yeah, against Luke James, Gregory.
How do you how do you not televise best R&B album though?
They're getting rid of all of our categories. Best rap performance.
That best R&B category is kind of wild too because I don't agree with most of none of that category. Like even the nomination.
Who should have been in there? That's in there. Who should have been in there?
Walker.
Who got snubbed? Summer Walker. Yeah, I heard Summer Walker.
This Grammys, right, is the 63rd. You have to understand the cutoff. A lot of people don't know the cutoff. The cutoff, I'm looking at it right now, is September 1st, 2019 to August 31st, 2020. So anything after that.
Less than a year.
Yeah, but that's.
So they're not counting nothing after August? They not counting
No, that's a whole year. It just starts in September. That's all. September to August the next year.
Oh, like a fiscal year.
Yeah. Okay. It's like that every year. That's why people like Benny isn't. Remember Benny's album? Everybody talk about he got snubbed. Mm-hmm. He didn't get snubbed. He's not eligible for that.
Best performance winner is Meg Thee Stallion featuring Beyonce with Savage.
Okay.
Knew that was going to win.
And King Nas won King's Disease best rap album. Okay.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Nas then.
I want to talk about that next. I wasn't prepared for that. I really thought Freddie Gibbs was going to win. And I don't know if it's on my algorithm, but he was the only one that I was seeing during these times of like promotion. Like Freddie Gibbs is taking his Royce. Gibbs is taking his kids. Royce. Freddie Gibbs' new album. So he was, for some reason,
I'm not gonna lie, I really even though I thought he should win, I really thought he was going to win. Because of that, like you said. Like Freddie was on he was on some show he had no business on. I forgot what it was. It was like CNN and some shit. And they was talking about how he got nominated for a Grammy. This shit was crazy.
And you didn't hear nothing about Nas. Like you didn't hear nothing about these other artists. I'm like, they're rolling out the red carpet for Freddie Gibbs. Like he's the next guy because he's on every show. And I just thought it was me, like my algorithm.
Well, I can't hate.
King Disease was
I said at one point I wanted Freddie to win, but I thought they was going to give it to Nas though. Not saying that he didn't deserve it. I don't want to say give it to him like that, but he deserved it. Like I can't hate on him, even though I liked Alfredo better.
Real quick though, this is like a gift. It's like I'm happy, but I'm like, wow. Because if you're a Nas fan, you knew his potential when he was going through what he was going through. I'm gonna say it's like a mental fart. But when he got his shit together, he put together a dope album and won a Grammy. Like that just says a lot to me.
At this age.
Almost
50, right?
Hip hop is though. Like for the album to win, at the state of hip hop is crazy. I'm glad it won.
What do you mean by that? Because I think they actually
the sound of hip hop, just the sound of hip hop. Like it don't sound like nothing else on. That we listening to right now. You know what I'm saying? Just the content is a little different, and it's Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't have thought in 2021 Nas would win a hip hop album with all these artists out here doing all these big things. Your Travis Scott, you know what I mean? Your Drakes and your Uzi Verts and all these other different artists.
Yeah, but to say that and look at this category, they actually didn't put none of those artists up against Nas. I don't think King's Disease going to be those Uzi Verts.
Part of that goes to the cutoff. I was saying a lot of those artists didn't put out music in that time. Mm-hmm. Not whole albums. Like they put out like maybe like EPs or maybe like a 3-pack or something like that. But Drake put anything out that time.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I think they did this category like this on purpose. I guess that's what I'm saying. Like, yes, Ant, you correct. I think Nas, Freddie Gibbs, a lot of these artists are getting smoked. If the guys that are supposed to be that was supposed to drop last year dropped. Our guy,
remember I said I thought Big Sean should make, but I forgot maybe his wasn't on the cutoff either.
Well, he had a single that lost for R&B performance that was on the album, so I don't know if that single came out first or what.
Single might have came out first. I don't know.
Yeah, but that was that song with Nipsey Hussle, with Big Sean and Nipsey Hussle. It got nominated.
Right? I don't know.
But yeah, congratulations to Nas, man.
Salute to Nas, man.
Salute to Nas. Do we have any more winners? They getting rid of rap fast, bro. Going to have a whole Grammy Awards for country and rock and roll because they didn't give any best new age album. I don't know what that is.
You know what it is? I actually think they probably not going to show that many awards, and it's just going to all be like a lot of performances.
There's going to be performances. There's going to be a lot of performances.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep the big four is going to play album of the year, song of the year, record of the year, and some other shit.
Hold on, go back up the best jazz album real quick.
Okay. Best Latin.
Best new artist. Did you see that?
I don't think we got there yet, but that's best Latin jazz.
Nah, scroll up a little bit. It was best jazz.
Did Kanye album win best gospel?
Best jazz vocal album. There, okay. Nobody won. Okay. Kurt Ealing.
Oh, okay. What about best jazz instrumental? I got you. Okay.
I'm gonna leave the door.
I like to check some of that stuff out, like when I haven't heard it, especially when it comes to the jazz category. Like, because I like jazz, but I just don't, keep up on the new artists and stuff.
Okay.
So, like, if you nominated for a Grammy, I'll check your stuff
out. Okay, but best gospel album right there, P.J. Morton.
P.J. Morton.
Right. Very deserved. I heard that album. That was great.
There he is, man. Best contemporary Christian music album, Kanye West. Jesus is King.
Won.
There you go.
Okay. Well, Ye got a lot of I don't know his mind state to, how he celebrates now, but I don't know. I haven't been on Twitter, so
his celebration is I told y'all so. Like, he's still that guy.
Nah, but I think it's different since he's going through the divorce. Seems like he's going through a mental thing now. Like, you seen pictures of him and shit. Like, he cut all his facial hair off.
He looked like motherfucking Carl Winslow and shit in the face.
Yeah, like you could tell, like he probably back on his medication.
I haven't seen any of those pictures. Okay.
Yeah, man, he don't look bad, obviously, but he cut all his facial hair off, and he gained weight. Like, he don't look the same. He don't look like himself at all.
Lipo coming again. Surgery.
Nah, I think his weight fluctuate when he take medication. I think he said that before, if I'm not mistaken.
Best comedy album, Tiffany Haddish.
Shout out to Tiffany Haddish.
Shout out to Tiff.
Best comedy album. Got a Grammy for the best comedy album. Shout out to Tiffany.
Okay. I mean, I think that's basically about it that we would actually care about. So the big news with the Grammys is The Weeknd is boycotting along with other artists. Beyonce refused to show up even though she has the most nominations. The Grammys. I understand that.
Why Beyonce boycotting the Grammys? I forgot.
I don't know, but there's something every year with the Grammys to where if you don't nominate a certain artist, not necessarily you, but I guess you standing up for a cause. I mean, we can Google it to see why Beyonce isn't going. But producer of the year, classical. I thought that was this ain't the Source Awards flaw. This ain't. I saw producer of the year. It was like, who won? DJ Premier, RZA. Where we at?
How about crazy part is I actually listen to classical music sometimes too, but I don't know none of them people.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to old shit. I don't know no new classical people. That's crazy.
Kanye West wins his first gospel Grammy for Jesus is King. So where do we want to go, man? Nas won his first Grammy, I believe. Kanye West won his first Grammy gospel album for a gospel album. The Weeknd is boycotting the Grammys. I want to start with the Weeknd though, because the energy is a little different for me. Because personally, I don't care for Grammys. I think I'm like the Freddie Gibbs of that situation, to where if I get nominated, I'm hyped. If I don't, life goes on.
Right.
I know that an artist like The Weeknd puts a lot of pride into their craft, and they want to be acknowledged about it. But that could be, something else as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like attention seeking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I put out a classic album and I sold the most records and I want all the accolades. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, to me, that does not give you access to the Grammys. That's just me. I don't know how the Grammys actually work. I don't know who selects this stuff, but I think that if we're going to go off record sales, then we might as well not even, have these awards. You get what I'm saying? Like I sold 10 million, so I should get all the awards.
I kind of disagree though. Like, man,
okay,
because if I sold 10 million and my records is everywhere and I don't get a Grammy, I'm gonna be hot. And
okay,
you give it to somebody else who I feel like is undeserving, who ain't put in the work I put in, and my shit is solidified. I'll be hot too, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, but see why you would be.
Selling 10 million records
Plus,
does not
the Grammys to some people
work though.
But to some people, you know what I mean, even though like how you said you don't care about the Grammys, to some people, especially in music, the Grammys is like the end all be all. That means that's like the holy grail of awards to some people. You know what I'm saying? A Grammy. Right. You know what I mean? That's certified. You know what I'm saying? Like if I put a body of work out and it's everywhere, bro, and everybody playing my shit, and I got 4 or 5 singles that's dope, and I don't get a Grammy nod, not even a win, a nod.
Yeah, not even a nomination.
So here's my thing, right? We've been.
It's kind of like they tried to make a point. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like they blackball. He kind of like boy, you just got dark, bro.
You got dark as shit.
That's because I got a window. I got a window in my office.
Yeah, okay, there you go. There you go.
There you go. Let me
somebody tap this little palm, bitch, like the Hawk.
Yeah. Yeah, we good now.
That's my thing with the Grammys, right? Since as far as I can remember, the 80s with Fresh Prince and those guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've had a love-hate relationship with the Grammys for about 20 plus years.
30 years, yeah.
Yeah, so every year the Grammys come around, you see the same emotion from people. Oh, the Grammys. Do we hate them or don't we? Or do we only like them when they nominate us?
But here's the thing though. Bro, it's a trend though. It's the same trend. Keep going on and on. People saying the shit over and over again. It's got to be some type of truth to it though, bro. It's got to be some type of truth. These people not just come. Jay-Z boycotted the Grammys, but he got the most any rapper ever had. Like,
no, he boycotted. He boycotted after he didn't win. He went to that Grammys. He just didn't win.
No, he won, but they didn't telefy. No, he won. He won.
He didn't win all 8. No, he was nominated.
They didn't play it on television. They didn't play it on television. That's why he boycotted.
The one from 98 or whenever he dropped
Hard Knock Life. Hard Knock Life. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm saying the energy is every year we do the same thing. Oh, the Grammys didn't nominate me. We're boycotting. Every year there's a reason why a bunch of people. Wasn't it like Jada Pinkett Smith and some people last year? Or was that the Oscars? Either way.
That was the
Oscar so right. It was Oscar so
It's the same thing.
It's real is real though, bro. What's real is real. But bro, they not saying this shit for no reason, bro. I'm saying.
No, I agree with them.
All these people not come. So your question is, what are we doing? Are we
why do we care?
I'm saying, like, why do we keep every year? We keep putting the key into the little nutcracker so he can move around. Every year, somebody's putting the key in our bag, and we get emotional about the same thing. If y'all didn't like it last year, don't like this shit.
When you in Hollywood and you in music, bro, this is like the ultimate shit, bro. Like Oscar, a Grammy, that's like the highest you can go with, other than some lifetime achievement shit. You feel me?
Now, I only care.
Some shit. So I would care if it was me, I would care. As a fan, it is what it is. But as an artist,
as a fan, the only thing I care about with the Grammys if somebody that I personally have fandom towards nominated or win one. Mm-hmm. Like if they're not, I don't care. But if they are, I celebrate it just like everything else. But they don't have to. I don't really care about that much. Like, take Freddie, for example. Only reason I care about the Grammys really or that category is because he was nominated. Mm-hmm. I like the other artists too, but if he wasn't nominated, I probably wouldn't have cared that much. But now,
let's talk about this for a second.
But now that he lost, it still was dope, and I don't care that he lost, if that makes sense.
He's forever Grammy nominated.
Yeah, like I don't care that he lost. It's all about, it's all about just being noticed. That's it.
Now, what Ant's saying, to this day, I think Macklemore's career ended that night. You get what I'm saying?
They gave it to him instead of Kendrick. That shit was crazy.
Right. So what was the criteria? We don't even know why they did that. But that's what I'm saying. Just because Kendrick Lamar had the best album of that year does not guarantee a victory. If you thought Kendrick was going to win just based on what we thought, we were wrong. Every year we're wrong. So
everybody was wrong, bro. No, everybody was wrong that year though. consensus was across the board that he should have won that. You feel me?
Oh,
and Macklemore, I didn't even know who they was, bro.
What's the criteria
of winning this, bro? I know. I hear what you said. Yeah, we don't know what the criteria is.
We don't know what the criteria is.
Yeah,
we're not in here, like
right.
And they would never tell us. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know. Like of course, Macklemore to us and to a whole lot of people, Macklemore should have got some. Kendrick Lamar should have won. He got robbed. They wasn't ready for that backlash. They just saw another white boy. Okay, we got Eminem, because people forget how Eminem just steamrolled the Oscars and the Grammys
for years. Years.
This dude won an Oscar for 8 Mile. That don't mean I'm not saying it was trash. I'm just saying, to me, and this isn't Barz and Shotz. This is me saying that when the Great White Hope came, Eminem just got everything. You got a movie, Oscar.
I mean,
album,
Grammy. Loser stuff was. I mean, I think Loser stuff deserved the win.
I'm not tripping.
Would it win against though? I think it deserved the win. I can't just. I see what you're saying, but
the Grammys can look at Macklemore and be like, "You got another one." You get to me. They could look at Macklemore and be like, "Okay, we got another one." It just didn't pan out that way.
Man,
I'm just trying to think of why they didn't give it to Macklemore.
They did 50 the same way. In 2003, they did 50 the same way, bro. He lost best new artist to some fucking rock band that I don't even think exists no more. And he got up on stage in the middle of their speech, like Charlie Bogart type shit. Y'all remember that?
That's a fact. Now, 50 Cent, what did he do that year, right? He broke Snoop's record. He sold 10 million records. He did all these things. Now, to us, that should mean I should win an award. But it don't work that way. It's just the way we seeing it. I don't care what you sold, 50.
But he didn't get the ones that he got the ones that aren't. Man, I'm not gonna say they're coveted, but he didn't get the most coveted award. Like he should have got that Grammy that year would have super. Even though he's been stamped and solidified, but it would have just did more for him. I think that Grammy win would have did way more for him. You know what I mean? And that's what I think people be mad about, because they know what that Grammy do. They know what that Oscar do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, there are exceptions to the rules. Monique. You know,
back to what I was just about to go there. Jamie Foxx, Monique, Halle Berry. Every time somebody black wins, it don't really pan out great for them.
Well, Jamie still had a good career after his Grammy win. I mean, his Oscar win.
Jamie stopped doing Oscar level films though. He's been in some dope movies. He has, but Jamie hasn't been Jamie.
Yeah, I agree.
Jamie is fire, but that was the last Oscar type film that he was in. The rest, and that just might be by his choice. Collateral,
Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh, Law Abiding Citizen.
He got nominated in Collateral.
Collateral was dope.
They are.
He got nominated in Collateral. He got nominated.
Like Denzel, for example, Oscar winner, right? But he's got some movies to where this ain't. I'm not trying to get nominated. I got a few action films. I got this. I got that. I'm just trying to broaden, my I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna get my directing on. Yeah, broaden my horizons. I give you step outside this box a little bit and do other things. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are gonna disagree with me. I didn't like Booker Eli. I didn't like it. And that's
but it was cool. It wasn't one of his best ones, but it was cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like I didn't like it.
Who's going to disagree with you though? Nobody talks about.
That's not.
Nobody fights.
That ain't one of his best.
I didn't like Equalizer. I didn't like Equalizer.
Booker,
I didn't like
hold on, you didn't like the Equalizer now?
Fire, you bugging.
That's different.
Now you bugging. Niggas ain't.
I can see if you didn't like two. I can see if you didn't like the sequel.
Trash, bro. I didn't say it was trash. I just said I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it was
that is a difference. It's a difference between it being trash and not liking it.
I didn't say it was trash. I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think nobody's going to have about Booker Eli.
It wasn't believable. Well, say that one more time, bro.
I don't think nobody's going to have a rough debate with you about the Booker Eli. I think you off the hook on that.
But I was using that as an example of when you said artists, do other things, step outside their box and do other things. I was using that as an example of that. Man, that's trash. Yeah,
but I think that's a choice, because if you Denzel, you got to look at that script and go, okay, I'll do this. You get what I'm saying? It's like you can't make Denzel do nothing he don't want. So when he looks at the Book of Eli, when he looks at what else Denzel has done that just wasn't all of that.
Safe House, okay.
They but see, they're okay. They're not.
They're not. You know what I mean?
They're not
John Q.
John Q.
But
Philadelphia.
when you have a run like that, I mean, how the run gonna have to fall off, man.
Samuel Jackson.
As they get older,
I agree with you.
Samuel L. Jackson is different though, because Samuel L. Jackson in a lot of movies, he's not the leading man.
And it's kind of like what Ant was talking about a few weeks ago with Eddie Murphy. Now, come to find out, Eddie Murphy had left acting because he kept getting the worst actor award every year. But to me, when you have his resume, you're gonna take some duds and like, let me try this out. Like they said, he got worse acting from Norbit. The hood loved Norbit.
We ain't seen Samuel L. Jackson in nothing since he been Nick Fury.
Don't need to be in nothing else.
He don't need to be in shit else. He been Nick Fury for the last 15 years.
He good. Yo.
He don't need to do nothing. Yo, hold on, my bad. He was in Star Wars.
Well, all right.
Okay. No, I'm saying like he was in Star Wars and Marvel movies. Like he's done. He ain't no more of those. Ain't no more of those. Like Negotiator. There ain't no more of those. Like he's not doing no more of those.
A lot of those Marvel actors do that though. Like you ain't seen like Robert Downey Jr. waited till he died to do that little pet movie, which flopped. You get what I'm saying? Like
he did Duke while he was still Iron Man. Remember the movie with the dude from Hangover? He was trying to get home to his pregnant wife.
That was funny.
He did that.
Oh, and he did Sherlock Holmes too.
They was cool.
They was cool. The first one was dope, but the second one
was able to just fly under the radar, but it was nothing crazy. You get what I'm saying?
Most of the Marvel actors, they're not doing nothing else.
They're not doing nothing else.
They don't need to.
I know Terrence Howard super mad. It's like
that was his fault.
Man.
I know what you're saying.
That was his fault.
It's seeing the direction Don Cheadle went, right? That's his name?
Don Cheadle.
Seeing the direction they got him in. It's hard to see Terrence Howard filling those shoes. Like Terrence Howard was cool for what he did in part one, but for him to become a full-fledged hero,
I don't know though.
It's hard.
Like,
don't get me wrong; they're two different actors, but he would have been a cool War Machine / Brody or whatever.
Bro, you've never seen him in the action type shit though. Like even though
to be honest, Don Cheadle ain't doing no fucking action in that movie.
Like, so he could have did that too though. But I think
that's what I'm saying.
I think Don Cheadle was a more believable War Machine though, like because he got they ain't even Hustle and Flow ain't even wear the suit, did he? Did he ever put the suit on? What's his name? Terrence Howard. Did he ever put the suit on?
I don't think so.
Nah.
It's just hard for me to see it. That's all. They like I forgot what happened. He wanted more money or something.
He wanted more money.
But seeing the direction that it actually went in. It's just hard for me to unsee Don Cheadle not playing that role with somebody else. You know, with Terrence Howard being the father on what's that show? The show he had on Fox.
Empire.
He's always played a safe role to me. So I think that Marvel role is out of his element. Not saying he couldn't do it. I'm not sleeping on Terrence Howard's skills. But when you're an actor who always plays those safe roles where you don't have to really go out your boundaries, it's hard for me to see you. It's hard for me to see you do anything else. But then that's again because you've done it. That's like me saying I can't see another. Like for example, they trying to cast another Wolverine. You know how hard that is. You don't want to see another Wolverine if it ain't Jack.
Right.
Yeah.
Batman.
But hold on. Then again. Hugh Jackman is like fucking 60 years old. Like he's done, man.
If he's still in shape.
I don't want to see fucking Logan Part 2.
They can slap They can slap some six packs on him too. They can CGI it on him. They'd be all right.
Like they did the Mafia Boys.
They'd be all right, bro.
We can't do Thanos.
That. Like they made Thanos, bitch. Like
you can't do that, man. I'm sorry.
Or you trying to make Hugh Jackman look like Thanos.
Your CGI Wolverine is crazy.
CGI Wolverine, man.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger and all them Terminators. Like they be throwing Arnold Schwarzenegger in. Like you get what I'm saying? So we just don't like change. We don't. I'll say that when it comes to Terrence Howard and things of that nature. It's just about the change, man. Where was we going?
Wait till the new Blade come out. Because it's coming.
For that though.
Huh?
No, I think that's an easier transition. I think we
why people love Wesley as Blade.
They said like a Blade. They said like a Blade TV show or something.
Nah, I think it's a movie.
Blade series. I heard it was gonna be a Blade series.
Oh, it might be, but he ain't. He ain't Blade no more. Marshall Ali is Blade. I want to see it.
I'm cool then.
They can't do that.
It's gonna be like a straight to DVD version of Blade.
Wait a minute, so that's gonna be part of the Marvel universe. You not gonna watch it? Stop it.
It be your own people.
Stop it though. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. We all gonna watch the shit.
All right.
We all gonna watch it.
I'm saying I hope it's not a show. It better be a movie because that's them telling us that they don't believe that he can lead.
That's not true anymore. Because the shows now are crazy. WandaVision is crazy. The new
Blade and
Falcon and that shit could be crazy. They have movie budgets, yo. This is
I'm watching that.
All those shows are like movies. They're like mini movies.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch that because I like them two together. I'm not watching.
And then the Loki shit come out too.
I'm cool off that.
Yeah, but Disney. I hope Disney does pick it up because they've been dropping the ball. Now I know these movie productions have money. For it. Like what? No, I'm saying like they keep holding.
WandaVision, we ain't asked for that.
Yeah, but it was pretty dope.
WandaVision was dope.
We want to see another Hulk movie. We want to see another Hulk movie, bro. We want to see.
Yeah, but that's tied up between. I think that's tied up.
Marvel,
yeah. Right. So it's one of them things. And Hulk don't make good.
Right.
Movies.
And by now, he been in all the Avengers movies and all the like Thor movies, like the last two Thor movies. What you gonna just have a single Hulk movie for? Like,
you don't make good single movies.
That's why I don't.
Because
we never got
the one we never got the one we asked for. That's why we always had.
Like he never got an origin. He never got an origin movie. That's true. He never got. He just showed up.
Even if a good origin movie. But even if he did get his solo movie, I'm pretty sure they're going to overcrowd it with his friends. They're not going to let him just go.
I don't know because
by himself.
Remember they doing origin story for Black Widow. It's a prequel.
She's got it, and that's what I was trying to get to.
If they could do one for Black Widow, they could do one for the Incredible Hulk, bro.
Well, he's done twice. They just haven't been good.
But it was whack. Right. Both of them was whack, and they ain't had this dude, Ruffalo dude, playing the Hulk. He the most believable one out of all of them.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Playing Hulk now.
And that one would have to be a prequel because going down this Hulk.
Yeah.
Hey, remember Black Widow? Black Widow is dead.
Yeah.
It's definitely prequel, though.
Yeah. But that's what I was getting at. This whole year, like for me personally, I forget what the hell's even happened in the Marvel universe. It's like Avengers didn't happen to us. Tony Stark.
That's why people got to watch the TV shows. A lot of people gonna think the TV shows are like meaningless, but you in WandaVision you find out how the Scarlet Witch come about and shit. Like,
but
you have to watch it.
If you think about it, the Black Widow movie was supposed to drop way before this, so this isn't in place of that. And the Black Widow movie is a prequel, so this might be before Iron Man 1. Like how they do it.
Yeah,
you actually go to Disney Plus. They actually have the order, and it goes
in chronological.
Captain America,
then Iron
Captain
Man.
Marvel. No, it's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel before Iron Man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right. So there's actually a order to it. So who knows where Black Widow fits into all of this?
Right.
So we shall see. But Disney Plus, if you don't know, has raised the price. They went up. They better start dropping some content. Yeah, they went up. Everybody going up. And Netflix is trying to crack down on passwords.
Just went up.
Keep going up.
Yeah, they on some other shit. Crazy.
Black Widow would have to be before Iron Man 1.
That's what I was getting.
Because she was in Iron Man, wasn't she? At the end of the first one.
Yeah, I believe she would have to be there because she was like one of the first ones.
Yeah, she wasn't Black Widow then though. She was just like, remember she was like a spy playing his like, secretary or some shit.
Hey, Netflix promised us a new movie every weekend. Now they didn't say what movie.
I'm about to say, what does that mean?
Wait, hold on. Wait,
what type of movie?
A new movie?
We supposed to listen, but here's the thing though. The commercial had The Rock. There's a movie with The Rock in it. There's a movie with Batista and Omari in it. There's a movie like there's so many people that we register with. They're like, yo, it's coming. So far in March, they have not dropped nothing. Nothing. And they keep going up on the price.
When did this?
I didn't hear that new movie announcement shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
a new movie every week.
That fucking $20 come out of my account every month though.
Shout out to the T-Mobile users. If you did it right, T-Mobile pays it. So I'm not tripping on them going up in price. Disney Plus,
I need to talk to Jay.
Yeah, but the Disney Plus, I can feel that. And even though it's $1, I still want to see some new content. You can't up the ante once WandaVision is over. You're supposed to do that before WandaVision starts. You get what I'm saying? So now y'all want to increase the price because of the
to give me voice, like to indulge in that. Like niggas is invested. I know what you're saying.
Right now, it's
you know they got the premium shit now too.
What you mean?
Premium, so you won't have to go to the movies. Like their new movies are going to come out on Disney Plus also.
It's
the premium version,
Which is what which is why we should have got Black Widow. That's what I'm saying. They could have been dropped Black Widow on Disney Plus for $30.
I see what you're saying.
Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
They did with that Mulan shit and that live action Mulan.
That's when they started when Mulan
came out. I was mad as I'm like, this shit. No,
you didn't like it?
Paying for this? I didn't even. I don't even like the cartoon Mulan.
But wait, and if you take your whole family to the movie,
that's what I'm saying. They do it because you don't have to go to the movie.
How much are you going to spend?
We wasn't going to see that. We wasn't going to see that though. Is what I'm saying.
Oh well, if you my kids
that movie.
Yeah, my kids would have loved this. Yeah, they saw that.
Just not that movie. You feel me? I'm not saying I wouldn't pay $30. You know what I'm saying?
So it's not 30. Okay, got you.
Be at home.
Got you.
Just not that movie in particular. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at that movie for being $30. That should have been an $8 movie easy. Like,
I think to people that go to all the Marvel movies, the $30 is probably worth it.
Oh yeah, that's
because every month you're gonna pay. Like a Marvel movie comes out like every other month almost. Mm-hmm. So that's what all your money is going to. That it's the same thing. They're just trying to rape you another way.
I'm gonna tell you who killing the game though. Who? HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max.
HBO Max got the game on lock. You get these. The movies are trash. I don't know why Tom and Jerry was so bad, fam.
Yo, man, I thought I was the only one who hated that shit.
Yeah,
I'm like, as the movie's going, I'm up here talking. I'm in another chat room. Me and some other niggas did. I was like, yo, this shit is garbage.
Horrible.
The only thing that was good was like the music, like the soundtrack they had to it.
So HBO Max got the game on lock to where you get these exclusive movies. Denzel dropped the movie. We had Judas and the Messiah.
Yeah.
We had Wonder Woman, and they dropping no extra cost.
Yeah, I didn't see Wonder Woman yet.
You just gotta watch them. Well, Wonder Woman's off now, so now you gotta order it on demand. It comes back on cable.
I know. I'll get it another.
It'll be back. HBO Max.
I'm not ordering Wonder Woman.
And
Justice League is supposed to drop too. Right?
Justice League is dropping soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
HBO
Do it look good though? Justice League.
None of the DC movies look good.
It's not a new movie. They just added some scenes to it, to where they got Darkseid and all of that in it.
Trash. Garbage.
But it's still on HBO Max, and you just
gonna watch it. Yeah,
you're gonna watch it.
That is the new wave, bro. Cable is about to be obsolete, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't have cable anymore. I've been cut the cord in cable.
I haven't had cable in 5 years, bro, and I don't miss it, bro. I promise you. Anything y'all can watch, I can on cable. I can watch regular, like, feel me?
It's about to be the way, but we just got to keep an eye on these prices. Every other month, they're raising the price on something for some reason. They don't
because they know everybody's cutting cables.
Wait till Nickelodeon Plus come out, bitch. Wait till that come out. I'm getting that.
What are we getting with that?
Nickelodeon Plus. It's everything, the whole shit, and all the exclusive shit. They in the works. Disney was trying to buy their shit, but they like, nah, we're gonna put our own shit out. They've been talking that shit for the past 2 years now.
You know what's the new shit now? You know what's the new shit? Peacock. That Peacock app?
Yep.
Yeah. No, you know what's the new shit now?
That's where it's about to be.
I got when I started doing the lives and shit, when I got the new Mac, right? I got a whole year free for Apple TV Plus, right?
You got a new Mac? Hold on, you got a new Mac?
It's dope, but they have something else connected to that called Paramount Plus. Think about all the movies with the Paramount logo at the end of it.
Oh, you said Paramount Plus?
All the Paramount movies on there. This shit is nuts. I was looking at it, right?
Plus. That's what it's the old CS app. I got that.
Oh,
that's
okay.
That's coming on tonight.
But they got CBS
All Access.
They got like every movie, every dope movie that came out of all time on that fucking app.
I gotta check that out.
It's called Paramount Plus.
Then you got the whole Comedy Central. You got the whole Comedy Central catalog on there. You got some of BET catalog on there.
Before we move past Apple Plus, because this ran across my mind. Why does Apple Plus? Because I got free Apple Plus too. Why are they dropping these dark ass movies, fam?
Like I know. I actually love it. We haven't even watched any of them yet, but I'm watching all of them shit.
These are some weird ass movies, fam.
They got the
I'm cool, bro.
They got the joint with Spider-Man in it, Tom Holland. I gotta watch that.
I'm lost. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
I gotta watch that. We watched. Me and the wife just finished watching a show called Ted Lasso on there. It's with the dude Jason Sudeikis from SNL.
I ain't laughed that much.
That shit funny, man. How many episodes you watch? You watched the whole thing?
2.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep going, man. Yeah, he a football coach that got hired to be a soccer coach, to be a soccer manager, like overseas and shit in Europe. That shit funny as hell.
Speaking of movies, DJ Big J not here, and I don't know if y'all saw this, but Conflicted, Griselda.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's on Prime. It was. I loved it because it just gave me that feel of what it used to be.
So you saw it?
I saw it on Prime. I went right.
I know it was on Prime, but I didn't know you saw it. I knew it was on Prime. I just didn't watch it yet.
I didn't know. Jay was like, "Y'all seen Conflicted yet? It's on Prime." I said, "I didn't know." So when I get on Prime, I got to search for it. It's not even on the front page, so you don't even know what to look for. Because last time Griselda, last time they said it, you got to pay $20, $30.
When I go on Prime, right, it's still that fucking Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Stop it. Like put Conflicted on there, man. Give Griselda any props, man.
There. Go check it out. If you're into these hip hop movies with a story to tell, it's dope. It's not. Listen, it looks like
it's dope for real.
What are you looking for?
Is it better than? Hold on, let me get something.
How is the acting?
Because I'm not gonna say is it belly level because I know it's better than that.
Damn, yo.
I mean, it looks like they recorded.
What about Streets is Watching? Not Streets is Watching. Not Streets
is Watching. Respect Life, nigga. Remember Respect Life on YouTube? Is it better than that? It is? Or
it better be better than that.
Respect Life was a series.
Yeah, that wasn't a movie.
I understand. I'm talking about the level of quality of the. I mean,
it better be better than that. That was some YouTube shit.
Yeah, that was. They recorded that on the iPhone.
So,
yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. Put some respect on rep.
I'm not. No, respected them, but they record that shit like that's not the same sandwich, man.
It wasn't on no fucking iPhone video, bitch. It wasn't on no iPhone.
There's nothing wrong with recording the movie.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just.
This is something different.
Though, that's all.
I'm saying you can get good quality from an iPhone. From an iPhone, you can record an entire movie on an iPhone.
Word.
Who said Griselda got a movie quick? What does that mean? What are you saying? Griselda has a movie on Amazon Prime. Yes, it's called Conflict. Yeah. If you like baller blocking, if you like choices. If you like rappers making movies and telling their story in it, is something to watch. It's going to get nominated by for an Oscar.
By Killer Season, better than Killer Season. Killer Season was that shit.
Is it better than Lockdown?
I'm not going to say that they're. Yo, this nigga.
If it's better than Killer Season, I definitely gotta watch it.
If it's better than Lockdown, I'm watching it, bro.
I actually watched it. I'm saying it came out quick in their career. Well, Griselda been popping for a while though.
Yeah, they just not signed to a major. Their career has been long as hell though. But I get what they saying though, because they still not major really.
Who is
they
that?
Still ain't signing no majors. So I can see why people would think that.
Who was that? The Facebook user.
I ain't even on it yet.
I'm just saying I watched it last night, not to compare it to nothing else. I just was judging it, and it was good for what it was. Of course, some of that stuff don't make sense. Some of that other stuff is hood shit, and you just don't play in the streets. That's all I'm gonna say. And it is what it is, man. It's the life you choose. It's one of them typical movies. I enjoyed it though. I like shit like that.
Oh, that's Bowie Vuitton. Shout out to Bowie.
Okay. Conflicted, Griselda, and you guys got Amazon Prime, correct? Check it out.
Yeah. I'm definitely check it out.
You're not watching the Grammys tonight. Don't act like you are. We already got the best rap album.
I ain't gonna front. I'm not watching that shit. Like, nah.
You're not watching the Grammys.
Crazy part, like, especially, like, I think I asked the wife that she want to watch it. If she say no, I'm definitely not gonna watch that shit. We're gonna watch something else.
That's one of those. Are you watching the Grammys? No.
Yep. We watching the Grammys? No. All right. I'm good. That's all I gotta say.
Speaking of what we watching,
hold on real quick before you segue. I got more breaking news for you about the Saints. You was talking about Jameis, right? unfortunately, the white slash dude that I was talking about, Taysom Hill, just signed an extension, 4 years, $140 million, sir.
Jameis Winston is out of there.
He's out of here, baby.
Yeah,
but then again, he might not even be out of here because is Jameis a free agent or is just?
I think he signed a 1-year deal.
It was 1 year, or like one at a team option or some shit. I forgot.
Like Yo, it don't. Yeah, he out of here matter at this point, bro. He done. It's over. He not getting no burn.
I know what you're saying, Ant, but he had eye surgery. We have yet to see it.
Yo, Ant, do not shut the black man down. He is going to have another chance at a job, sir.
He's got to throw another 30 before we call it quits.
I'm saying because the only reason Flaw is defending this nigga have to be because he's black. He said we didn't see this nigga eyes right yet.
I'm just saying. That's the story.
I'm saying though, man, them 30 interceptions was not because that nigga had 40-20 vision.
And then nigga had astigmatism. That's the reason why he threw all.
Yeah, that is not the reason this nigga threw 30 interceptions, man. I'm sorry.
Eye surgery. Now he about to be nasty.
What he said. I want to see it. And he even played a game against us where they put him in, and they did this fake play, and he threw a touchdown, like 60 yards.
Yeah, they got to do a trick play in order for this nigga to throw. I remember that play. It was a trick play.
But they got to do trick plays for Hill too. Like he just can't snap the ball. Right. He got to be Wildcat. He got to be all of these. Now, if Sean Payton want to play around for 16 games with trick plays, that's on him.
Taysom Hill being the quarterback of that offense, they're gonna look like the Wildcats for real.
But we also
the shit going with Goldie Hawn was the coach.
But it's crazy because we know how teams look with that Wildcat. You look good for a while, then teams figure you out.
That shit ass, man.
Yeah, till the bitch doing that stupid shit. Remember when Miami was doing it all crazy and all that?
Yeah.
And then the Patriots put the hammer on that ass one time.
Eventually,
and all that shit stopped. I remember that.
About to lock on that stupid shit. You know what y'all doing?
So, are we caught up with SnowFall?
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it.
I think the only person that wasn't caught up was Jay, and he ain't here, so
good.
Good.
I'm not in the mood for. I didn't see it yet. We're going to talk about SnowFall.
Let's get it.
Oh man, so hey, where do we want to start? Well, you want to start from the top? What's it? Season 4? Season 5?
Season 3.
Start from the top.
Season 4?
I think it's season 4.
Whatever season this is, we're gonna start from.
Yeah, whatever.
We're gonna start.
Don't matter.
So Franklin's back. Franklin is back, and the streets has been running wild. They've associated themselves with wild niggas. We talking about Scully and Man-Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Scully might seem like he's more wilder than Man-Boy.
I'm about to say,
yeah,
that ain't the same. They ain't the same sandwich either.
Oh, that's definitely not the same sandwich.
Nah, man. I would rather work for Man-Boy than Scully. I'm not gonna lie.
But Man-Boy,
I'm not gonna lie.
Man-Boy just looks more presentable. But Man-Boy had you on some shit too. That's not good for business.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. So Franklin comes back, and it's a war going on outside. No man is safe from, and he wants to basically get control back of the streets. And in order for him to do that, he feels like he can trust Man-Boy over Scully, which is what we're saying. Mm-hmm. So he says, "Hey, Man-Boy, I'm gonna give you these weapons." He goes to Scully, "Hey, I'm gonna give you these weapons." But in all, he wants to take Scully out. Why? Because he thinks he can do business with Man-Boy. Fast forward a little bit. Episode 2 happens because we got 2 episodes in one night. I remember it was great. We got 2 hours of good shit.
Special,
yeah. So the next episode drops that same night, and the first scene is Man-Boy needs to get a little high so he can feel them vibes. Yeah, you don't feel them vibes?
Hey, yo, your breakdown of this episode is hilarious. You get them vibes. You feel them vibes? You feel the vibes?
Now, even though he was right, since he was still wrong. Them vibes wasn't like you can't get high and predict this nigga is an ambush coming. Either you know what I'm saying? Either you don't trust Franklin or you don't. But the vibes was right, depending on whose side you are on. One of Man-Boy's mans in them jumps too early, and the ambush goes fucked up. Franklin gets out of there. But now he's got Scully on his ass.
Right.
So not only does he have Scully on his ass, he also has the police on his ass. He also has, you know what I mean, just a lot of things going. Mom Dukes want to see change. His dad want to see change. Franklin he's in some shit. It's just getting out of hand. Am I missing anything from the first 2 episodes, fellas?
No, that's pretty. Franklin dealing with that girl getting. You know, you got that's just the one storyline you talk about. You ain't gonna talk about the white dude. What's his name? Yeah,
yeah. There's
CIA. You know,
there's like 3 stories.
Thompson, yeah.
So the CIA,
and plus the underlying storyline with Franklin has he when the girl shot him because she shot her dad and everything, and now the reporter is trying to dig up stuff about the area and stuff like that in Compton.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Look like a super crackhead, bitch. And they make up people raw. Damn.
I never want to be in that position. Fortunately for me, I never had to be. But can you imagine the love of your life turn into a crackhead, fam?
Right.
Like that.
No, not only did she turn into a crackhead, you're the reason she turned into a crackhead.
Yeah,
you're the reason. Like
shit.
Right.
And love is love, fam. Like I can't see myself turning on her as easy as you can watch TV and be like, just leave her alone. It's not that simple, bro.
Nah.
To me, I don't think it.
If a bitch pull their whole back tooth out, it's over, bro. It's over. I'm done.
And we also got to. We did, and we also got to remember that this is when it all started. Though we're not used to seeing crackheads back then,
right?
So we're talking about 2020.
They didn't know what they were looking at.
Yeah, they didn't know what they was looking at.
Right.
You notice that ain't nobody saying anything about going to rehab yet? Because there were no rehabs for that yet.
Wasn't no rehab for it, right?
Just shake it off. Like, just stop. Why'd you do that to yourself? Just stop.
Right. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why you only got 3 teeth left?
Oh my God. Yeah. It's the vision that one day you will fix yourself. They just don't know how. They just don't know how you're supposed to fix yourself. And the money's too good, and we're not going to stop pumping. But you're not supposed to be doing these drugs. This is not for you. But yes, there's so many underlying stories that's going on. I just didn't know white boy name.
Reed Richards, yeah.
And the Mexican guy that he's working with.
Damn, I forgot his name too.
Who?
What's his name?
Oso,
yeah. The wrestler, dude.
The wrestler.
So he finally found out that Reed was part of the CIA.
Yeah.
Right. Because Reed had to save his life. He's about to.
I don't understand. This is where SnowFall get a little crazy.
Okay.
Why would Oso trust him after that? Like, why he didn't just kill him? Remember he killed the other chick that was Reed's partner?
Yes.
When she found out she was CIA. And she ended up being a double agent. He shot that bitch on the spot. He shot her without asking no questions.
Yeah.
This the one that seen Franklin kill his boy? Talking about her? All right.
Yeah.
Well, we just don't know what's going through his mind, like the money, the situation. You helped me get revenge for my family, so there's reasons why, maybe I'm not going to smoke you because you're going to help me get revenge, and that's the best part. So now
I don't see how they trust each other. How either one of them, even if you read right, even if you the white dude, how can you trust him after you told him that shit? Like.
Yeah,
I wouldn't trust him.
I think you be in too deep. It's not about that. Because who can trust who?
You're right. You can't trust nobody, but
can't trust none of them. But we're so tied together. We have to keep moving.
I'm saying, but if you saw him shoot the other CIA agent, right?
Yeah.
Without even questioning anything, he saw her and shot her.
Well,
That's like at the end of the day, you like, ain't no way in hell I'm trusting this nigga no more. That's no. No, I would never turn my back to him ever.
Well, I'm glad Joe pointed that out because I get tired of everybody saying SnowFall is perfect. I like shows. I don't pick shows apart.
Not perfect.
I don't pick shows apart, and I just can't wait for not can't wait because it just don't happen. What everybody talks about how great and did better this is in Power. Granted, it might be. But at the end of the day,
better than Power, though.
It might be. I'm just saying. It's
in the this is 4 seasons now. It's better than Power, yo.
Okay,
I can see if we was like in year 2. This is the 4th season.
Okay, but Power's first 4 seasons was the shit. Now, what they did the last 2 could have hurt them. Could have.
I don't know. I can argue that this Well, I would say the first 3 seasons of Power, because we haven't finished this season yet. So
you haven't. What season have you?
No, I'm talking about season 4 of SnowFall. We haven't finished. And remember, John Singleton isn't here with us anymore.
Hey, yo, listen.
Yeah,
so this shit might turn into garbage.
Listen,
we don't know that.
It says season 4 right there. We was debating on what season it was, and it says it right there.
Oh yeah, season 4.
But anyways, yes, you are correct. John Singleton is no longer with us, and this could turn into trash. Also, what people need to understand was John Singleton and the real Freeway Ricky Ross was working on this, and then they broke off.
I was going to, because this is Rick Ross' story.
Allegedly.
Loosely based.
Yeah. Rick Ross
said he don't even watch this shit because he don't believe in fairy tales.
Yeah, so we can.
So we know this is a perfect example how they can take something that's real and then turn to something that
right.
You know what I mean? For a lot of this shit you can look at and probably see it never happened, bro. Like how he just put up on a nigga.
Right. Good. Because a lot of the situation that Franklin was in, you could just tell.
He would have got killed immediately. Like
yeah, he would have got killed.
You're not just gonna walk. I'm gonna buy all your shit. Take me to the boss. All right.
But how do we feel that? How do we feel though that even though John Singleton is dead, right? Freeway Ricky Ross came out and said that he betrayed his trust, and all of this basically is a stolen idea. Even though the script and everything isn't stolen, but the idea, this is his life.
It is.
Somebody in Hollywood stole it.
I'll say this, right? I'm going to answer that question because I tie it together with some of the culture that we embody, right? Big O. I can't say the nigga name, but nigga on the West Coast.
Big O.
Not the train rapper. Big U.
No.
Big U?
Oh, yeah, Big U. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Big U was on the Breakfast Club. And maybe this is me tying it together, making no sense. But this is how I look at it. Big Boy was on Big U was on the Breakfast Club saying that that's the difference between East Coast and West Coast is if you're a West Coast artist, you would have to show and prove who you are. You can't just come out and say you somebody and you're not. On the East Coast, you can say you somebody and get the money and people leave you alone, but they're talking about 6ix9ine. As long as you got the bag, you ain't got to be from no hood because hood niggas gonna hold you down because you the man because you got money.
Right.
I say that to say, when it comes to this, when you know the truth that is false, we don't care because it's a good show.
Yeah, it's entertaining.
So we turn a blind eye to the truth.
Right.
Because we like it.
Right.
So I put that together, because at the end of the day, we have that in this culture. We like it. So we're going.
Well, I don't like the fact that he stole that idea, though.
It is trash, but guess what? Funny. You're going to watch it because
I feel like he should. I feel like he should have got paid for the lawsuit with Rick Ross in his name, bro. This man took his whole name.
Yeah.
And Rick Ross.
Rick Ross.
How did Rick Ross win that again? But how did he win that? I know, but what was?
I don't know how he won, but he won.
The judge said some shit like, it's him using your name. He didn't like it's some goofy shit. Like he had all rights to like I don't know. It was something. We can look it up. We can Google this shit.
I can't recall how he actually won that.
Whenever this documentary or his show do come out, like Freeway Ricky Ross, like his story is unparalleled to anybody that I've ever heard, yo. Mm-hmm. If you actually dig deep. How he changed his life. For some reason, I don't know why, but I think I told you this before. He followed me on Twitter for some reason. The real Freeway Ricky Ross, like, it's actually him, and I don't know why.
Let's get him on the show.
I don't know. I could DM him.
Nah,
put some money.
But it's kind of weird how
free.
It was out of the blue, and it was like a couple years ago. And I forgot. Like, I either retweeted or said something, and he ended up.
You saying when he came fresh home? And
it was like not too long after that. Yeah,
he didn't know that he was a celebrity. He wasn't supposed to follow nobody back.
Right. So that's what I'm like. I don't know why this thing keeps
following me. Right?
That's crazy.
Followers like.
I got a lot of crazy random celebrities follow me for no reason. I ain't got that many followers.
So we know Franklin is going to survive Scully because it
has to be. Yeah, it's the show,
right? Because it's a show. But
Franklin walking with a cane survived everything. Walking with a cane, had 3 bullets in his back, survives everything.
Yeah, he survived. He survived an assassination. Like the old girl over top of him.
The big shootout in the warehouse that we was talking about, he was there.
with one leg.
Yeah, with one leg and a cane. And scooted off into the car and left. We didn't talk about his man quitting.
Did he? Well, that was in the episode we didn't talk about though, right? That was
okay. That was the last episode. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Right. So the last episode, we didn't talk about episode 3. Episode 3 didn't really have Man-Boy and Scully in it. Things got to cool down, which I like. Like we're not going to be running from Scully all season. We're just going to chill. We're going to keep things in order. Episode 3 was really about the cop. Franklin killed his partner, and he came and arrested his mother.
Right. Put it in the graveyard.
Yeah. Dad was trying to watch VHSs with Franklin. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know what I mean? Pop some popcorn.
He knew what he was doing. That's why he said thank you, too.
Yeah.
That's why he said thank you, because he knew what he was doing. He had to go, though.
Yeah. What's Franklin's dad's name?
I don't know, but I don't like him, yo.
From Paid in Full, right? That's my
I still don't trust him, yo. Still don't trust him.
He looked like you can't trust
Calvin,
him.
Yeah, Calvin for Paid in Full and shit.
Well, he Calvin right now. So Calvin.
Hold on. Paid in Full was the fucking movie I was trying to think of that was what's the name better than?
Ain't not better than that.
That's not fair.
Paid in Full.
That's the bar that I'm putting it in. That's like the best street movie of all time and shit. That's what I'm saying.
Paid in Full went to the actual theaters. Like Paid in Full is an official film.
So
this is straight to DVD. This is straight to iPhone, man.
I'm saying, well, I didn't know. I kind of figured Conflicted would have been in. I thought they said it wouldn't actually been in theaters if theaters was open. No.
But they would have lost some money if that's what they.
Never mind. Okay, never mind. I know the level that I'm dealing with now. Thank you. Never mind.
We'll get back to SnowFall, but how do you put Conflicted, a movie with no known actors? Yes, Benny is in it, but we're talking about known actors up against Mekhi Phifer, Cameron, and you know what I mean, all these actors that we know on Rockefeller Films. Like we know all of that.
Fam, I don't care. It's 2021.
Nah, bro, you can't put Conflicted in the movie theater.
I'm saying you said it was better than. Is it better than Belly?
As an overall story, yes. Belly.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If Belly is a hood classic, I'm not saying the shit is Goodfellas, but if it's a hood classic, if you're putting it above that, it got to be up there with Paid in Full, close to it, right?
But I'm saying,
stop shit.
I'm looking at Belly as Hype Williams, DMX, Nas, Method. Like they have the names. I'm saying Conflicted has nobody in it. You can't sell Conflicted in the movie theaters.
You can't sell that. You
can't sell Conflicted.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, like only Griselda fans was going to the movie theater. Yeah, I get it. I understand.
So if that's the case, you put it. I think what Griselda did first was they put it on this one website where you had to pay $30,
right?
Which is why I'm looking for it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't see it.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all ain't Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Y'all not Mulan, nigga.
We love y'all, but we ain't doing that. And then Jace is like, yo, the Conflicted film is on Amazon Prime.
Right.
Oh, I got you. I
heard that it was, but I just didn't watch it yet.
Yeah. So, so SnowFall. Calvin tries to get his son Franklin to watch a DVD of VHS with him. Pop some popcorn, but he knew Franklin was going to go out there and run them streets, and that's what he did. Franklin met a new acquaintance. Old girl, can't remember her name. Sorry, people, I'm just not good with names.
Dark skin with the short hair.
Yeah, so I'm just giving y'all a rundown. Episode 3. Right. You know what I mean? Not much happened, but
she's from Englewood and she could help him with Scully, right? Try to find Scully.
Right. But also what happened in part 3, my man got his revenge for his family, right? So it was less about Franklin and it was more about the CIA and those guys.
Reed and Oso, yeah.
Reed and Oso getting revenge. So
on the cops.
There's multiple, yeah.
On the cops, because the cops did it.
Right. There's multiple stories going on in SnowFall. So season 4 comes. Episode starts with old girl, the new crackhead, telling Leon, get down.
Right.
This man boy here. He gets down, but old girl,
man boy,
Scully, my bad. Scully is around.
Right.
Scully sees one of the guys that jumped the gun, starts shooting. Wasn't even trying to hit Leon and them. He just saw old boy. But Leon was in the squad, happened to be there. Shots rang out. Old girl gets hit. Leon still in love with her. Takes her to the hospital. Sits there with her. This, that, and the third. Franklin pops up. All that shit. Yeah. Whatever you need. Franklin pops up. Listen, we got to handle this this Scully problem together. No, he only shooting at me because of you. They still beefing. I say all to say what might transpire at the end.
Right.
Franklin has been trying to get Leon to be back on his side since season 4 started, and Leon's giving him the cold shoulder.
Just because Leon is a little bitch right now, he's going to get killed. Because he can't see, try to save face. They act like, you could tell that these niggas grew up together. Mm-hmm. You could tell it's like, it's all personal.
Yeah.
Like they just mad. He just mad at him.
And it's just like big dog, little dog. Like,
right.
Brown, G Money effect.
Right.
Who's the boss?
Right.
We grew up together.
We grew up together.
Like,
how you making plans without me and all that shit?
Right, Leon does not want, like, when you getting sunned and you know you getting sunned, it's a problem. You got to stand on your shit like a man, bro. So I feel how Leon coming in the sense like it's like walking in the shadow and wanting to be your own man. I get that part of it, yo. I
get that too, but when you constantly fucking up when you are your own man,
bro,
you're gonna have to go back. He's gonna have to go back home now.
But listen,
he was right. Wanda and them got shot because of Franklin, bro. He left him alone. He told him to leave him alone.
But let's take it back to the beginning. I told you that
to help.
Right. Or
you said no because you was in your feelings.
But before then, I told you, Man Boy is on our team. You in your feelings was messing up business. I had to check you.
Right.
It wasn't the same after that. But when you messing up business, remember they sat in that car and he yelled at Leon?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I would have hooked Franklin right then, bro. I would have hooked Franklin right then and there. That's just me. That's me, bro. I'm telling you,
that's cool.
Bro. I was hooking niggas. We would have fought, bro, or not. We would have had to fight. And the brothers fight.
Yeah, that's true.
Brothers fight, bro.
But
I would have hooked him. Bow. Let's get it in.
With the pressure that Franklin's on, it's almost like if he wouldn't have yelled at him like that, the point wouldn't have went across at all.
Yeah.
Because they friends. If Franklin say something, he don't think of it as him. That's his boss. He just think of it. That's his boy telling him to do something.
And speaking of what you
and Franklin, like, no, nigga, I'm the boss now. Like,
speaking of what you just said, Jarrell, he did try to tell him as a homeboy.
Right.
Leon kept saying, "Fuck that."
Right.
Now I gotta check you.
Right.
And guess what?
So
because it's like this isn't like hood stakes anymore. Millions of dollars on the line. These people can kill us at any time. I cannot deal with teenage shit no more.
And
can't do it.
Like, you can't do it, yo. When you type son of niggas though, like, you know what I'm saying, like, come on, like, let's be real. He was type that was like his little man's riding with him. I mean, he got him with him all the time. Niggas can't respect
me. I think it blew up like that because how many times do you have to say something in a nice way before the person not get it and then you blow up? That's what I think it was.
How many times you gonna every time I do something, Leon, come ride with me, Leon. Like, nah, bro, you a grown ass man.
That too, like what Jarrell was saying, the pressure's on Franklin.
Yeah, it wasn't on Leon.
All right, but you're not about to sun me because you under pressure, bro. Like, fuck out of here. And if you really that much pressure, let me know what the pressure is.
But after if I talk to you 10 times,
you got me, bro. You got me lined up as a goon, though. Like, bro, instead of your business partner, if you my business partner, you got me lined up as a goon, though. Like,
I didn't see it that way.
Yeah, I didn't see it that way.
I was me and you. Okay, me and you went everywhere together. I told you all of my business, right? All I needed you to do, you didn't like one guy that I was trying to branch off with. Right. I told you he's good for business. We need him.
He almost like Leon regulated himself to be a goon.
Yeah.
Like he actually seemed like he wanted it to be a goon.
But if I'm telling you as your man, this nigga Man Boy ain't right, bro. I'm telling you, but you keep saying he good for business, but he ain't right. And then now you got the auntie saying this nigga really not right. You ain't even listen to me, but you won't listen to her. Like, fuck type shit. I mean, like, I've been trying to tell you he wasn't right.
I did that too.
Yeah.
I did that too.
He ain't just flipping on this nigga Man Boy for no reason.
I don't remember. Wanda. Okay,
Wanda was the reason.
Okay, Wanda. Okay.
Because of a girl.
I was just about to say, I don't remember why Man Boy
and any girl though. But it ain't just any girl though. I can see if it was just any bitch. You know, obviously I got some type of, you feel me? Like, And then like you being the nigga, you know if niggas ain't right, bro. We all knew Man Boy wasn't right. Just how he first came on the screen, we like, oh yeah, we gotta watch this nigga. All of us
did it, but the only reason Leon didn't like him because he was fucking Wanda.
That's okay.
That's what we saying. That's what the beef stands from, and that's what Franklin was like. You gotta leave that shit alone.
Franklin might be the boss. That does not mean every decision he makes is right. I get that.
That's true. I'm not saying Leon wasn't right on some shit.
Right.
Because I don't like Man Boy either, personally. I don't like that nigga either.
A lot of that shit.
I actually think they should have killed Man Boy like in season 2, beginning of season 3.
They should have been got rid of his.
That was Leon's idea, but the money is big. Like we're making money, and that's Franklin. Right. That was see. Listen, they didn't start.
All Franklin cared about, yo.
Right. They didn't start the killing stuff. So Franklin went down. Remember, they wasn't really killing nobody.
Right.
It was about money. When Franklin went down at the end of season 3, the streets went out of control. When he came back, bodies was dropping. So Franklin ain't about that body life. Leon.
At the end of the day, if I tell my connect I could get 1.2 off the street, I gotta get 1.2 off the street. I don't give a fuck if you don't like that nigga because he fucking your girl. I do not care about any of that.
Yeah,
we could all be dead if I don't get the 1.2 out.
Like, well, he telling it ain't like he didn't tell that nigga. I don't like him because he fucking my. It ain't the only reason why. He told him he wasn't bad. He was bad for business. But this nigga Leon Franklin keeps saying he good for business. It wasn't until Franklin listened to his aunt Louis. And then he, you know what I mean? Like, bitch, man,
who brought Scully in? Who brought Scully in?
Franklin.
That was another.
Remember they went to Inglewood?
They went to Inglewood. They needed more. Yeah. They needed more help. Franklin chose Scully. They went to Inglewood.
This nigga shooting acid in his ears type shit. Like, fuck.
Once again,
that shit was crazy.
This is a G Money, Nino Brown type situation to where we think we're even, but we're not. I make the decisions. You're my brother's keeper. For real, you are. But I am in charge. And Franklin has made a lot of bad decisions, just like Nino did.
Right.
And if you my mans, you looking from the sidelines like, yo, this ain't good for business.
I go as far as saying Franklin made way worse decisions than Nino.
I believe so.
Franklin got shot 3 times in the back at the end of last season by a girl.
We not saying
he was fucking.
We not saying
by a crackhead girl he used to smash.
We not saying Franklin is not a fuck up. That's not what we saying. We just saying Franklin is the boss.
Because he definitely is a fuck up. He just a smart fuck up. That's lucky as hell.
Yeah. We just saying that this is Franklin's show, so he has to survive. We not.
It's mad decisions Franklin made that he should have died, yo.
Shorty should have killed him.
Yep, right? Shorty should have killed him.
Bro, he should have fucking killed. Bro, he should have killed old boy from the rip. Yo, remember what was the 2 niggas that robbed him in the season 1?
Yeah.
The nigga that got him back when he was in jail, he should have killed him right there.
Oh yeah.
But hold on though, we know that Franklin is not a killer.
And he's not a fighter.
The only person he killed like that, the only person he killed was her father.
Was the cop.
The dude father was the cop.
Do work.
And that was
Snooky do work.
Snooky do work.
Snooky do work.
Let's go.
Yeah, Franklin wasn't built like that. Franklin is a boss. He's not a goon.
You're right. So you do the work. Should have been no reason why that nigga should have been living.
Yo, Franklin can't even fight.
Can't even fight.
Yeah, he can't even fight. He's just smart.
And when you're not a goon, you don't really understand goon activity. So when Leon can feel something ain't right, Franklin can't feel
None of that stuff makes sense to Franklin.
He just know business is good.
That's what I'm saying.
We're all millionaires. So why do you care about this girl?
That's why I understand. Okay, let's just take one of the out the situation. Let's just take her out for a second. You know what I'm saying? All the shit we saying with like you said, Leon looking on the side that is like, and Franklin can't register it. Now I'm feeling Leon more like, damn, this like you telling this nigga what it is, bro. Like he don't see it. Like
you a Leon type of nigga. You a
I was about to say that
Cameron type of nigga. Like yo, Ace.
I was about to say you have the personality of Leon.
Yeah, that's your personality.
Not totally, but your mindset is like Leon. I understand that.
Love over no crackheads, bro.
She wasn't a crackhead when he fell in love with her though.
Listen, I love Denise right now, bro. If she came in this door a month from now, bitch, on drugs, on crack, it's over.
That's you know why it's different? You know why it's different? Because it would be different because. But if you had Denise, if you had her cooking up in the crib, it's your fault, nigga.
Yeah. And
that's what Leon did. Leon had her cooking it.
And if this was 84, you wouldn't know.
Smoke the shit. Cook it. Anybody tell you to smoke this shit?
How about to his point? It does not mean smoke it.
But I'm also saying in the 80s we didn't know the effect of it. Yeah, so that was her walking around like that.
It was new. Huh? It was new. Yep.
It was new. Right. We and just like we said earlier, shake that shit off. Stop smoking it.
They don't know what to do in crackheads in SnowFall right now.
So where we at?
They don't know what to do.
They don't know what to do with crackheads in SnowFall right now. There's nothing to do. Like crackheads are just forming. Like
just lay you in the bed.
Just like season 1 of Walking Dead. They don't know what to do with these zombies at all. They don't know where to shoot them in the head, in the foot.
What their dad do, right? He just put her in the bed and was feeding her soup and shit, right?
He put her in the bed and gave her some Campbell's, nigga. Shake that shit off, baby.
Shit off, man.
You got college in the morning. Nigga thought she was going to college in the morning.
After a whole night of
you're doing her a full ass crackhead, nigga. Do you see your daughter's eyes right now? She is not going to college in the morning.
He told his daughter to shake that shit off. You
shake it off, baby. You going to college in the morning. You going to state.
You going to Spelman in the morning. You going to Spelman.
Yeah.
And that's sad, bro. It was sad to see that shit too, bro.
Yeah.
Her going to Spelman and do a night of binge crack smoking to change whole life, bro. That's fucked up, yo.
But now, speaking of episode 4, remember the reporter actually found her. Crib. Yeah, she found her at her aunt's crib, and she's a born again Christian.
I got her brainwashed with the Lord, bro.
Wait a minute, fuck all that born again Christian. You got half a body on your hands, fam.
That's why I was born again. That was that. She was born after that, nigga. Like,
you can't, man. You can't.
Hold on, though.
After the body, yeah.
I understand that she got a body, but she shot the nigga she was fucking that shot her dad, Flaw.
Allegedly.
No, ain't no allegedly. Like she knew he killed him, yo.
It has not been proven.
I'm just saying, like she knew it, and Franklin knew it. That's why Franklin ain't do nothing.
Okay.
Franklin ain't never go after her.
Bro,
he couldn't.
But we just said Franklin's not a killer. Franklin went and knew how to go after somebody.
Nah, man. It's just that
I got a prediction, bro. This series not gonna go past season 5, bro. John Singleton gone, Franklin the bitch, he's gonna die.
Damn.
But now people are comparing this to Power.
Franklin's a bitch, he's gonna die.
One thing about Power, it went too long. Now, I know there's a such thing as going too long, and I don't want to ask that dumb question. Can SnowFall go too long? I want to say, when do we think is so? That's a dumb question though, so I'm not going to ask that. But what?
Anything can go too long.
Anything can go too long. But what can be too long for SnowFall?
I want 10 years.
Anything after the war on drugs. I think the season line in the storyline, anything after the Reaganomics shit. I'm saying I think they in Reagan era now, but he didn't declare the war on drugs yet. They can't go past that.
They can go past. I don't know because it started. What's the year it started? 82. What's the year that it started?
Freeway went to jail after a while, bro. When he go to jail?
Once he goes to jail, it's over.
I'm saying, who said that they gonna do that in the storyline, nigga? This is not Freeway Ricky Ross's story anymore.
He's got to die, bro. Franklin has to die. I'm not gonna be happy until he's gone, bro.
I think as long as Reed Richards is alive, Franklin will prosper because it's all that CIA money. It's all Franklin is backed up by the government. Remember?
I agree with both of y'all.
They can't. He need a murder rap.
Because John Singleton is gone, they can rewrite this any way they
can rewrite anything. He's not going to jail.
That Franklin can die, or if he does go to jail, it's over. Like we don't want to see that. Like we want to see.
What? Hold on though. What if he was running stuff in jail, just like Ghost was running stuff in jail when he went to Power for a whole fucking season? Remember? That don't mean he got to stay in jail. Like they can rewrite all this shit.
Let's keep it funky. When that season Ghost went to jail is when things started going crazy. Like
I didn't say the shit was gonna be good, Flaw. I'm just saying what they're gonna do. Like I said, I'm just saying possibilities. I'm not saying it will be awesome. I'm just saying it's awesome now, but dog, I'm a Game of Thrones fan.
Mm-hmm.
I know all about when the subject matter when the writer and director doesn't have no reference point anymore. The shit can go off the rails, just like the last season of Game of Thrones.
Yes.
So yeah, like I predict this season to be good, but after season 4, because John Singleton is not here, this shit can go anywhere.
This can go anywhere.
Frankly, could fuck around and like move to Michigan and start over or some shit like.
Let's move to a life.
He in Arizona somewhere where it's hot.
I think the best part of this show that we didn't talk about who died. This was Claudia. That her name Claudia who owned the spot, the bar.
That was last season, right?
You got to refresh my memory.
I forgot how though.
Yo, the chick that,
Louis killed her, right?
At the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, Louis killed her.
She got in that
because
tub.
they was smashing at one point. Remember?
She got in that tub. Bitch was like, come on.
Right.
So at the end of this episode, though, a shootout happened. And this ain't a spoiler. If you ain't seen it, you ain't seen it. It's
I don't care.
It's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Next episode comes out.
The next episode come out in 2 days.
2 days, man. So
that's why we don't talk about it. Well, I guess we can't talk about it on Wednesday.
We can't talk about Wednesday because it comes on.
Yeah, so that's why Sunday shows are for SnowFall.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, so like we said in the beginning of that episode, a drive-by happened with Scully and his goons. And Leon just happened to be in the facility. Leon wants revenge. He's already turned down Franklin's helping hand again, and he wants revenge. So they pulled up. They hired an investigator. Found out where's
which was crazy.
Yeah, they hired an investigator.
I ain't never heard hiring a PI. That's how you know all this drug shit is new too.
It's TV shit.
You ain't never heard gang members hire a private investigator to spy on other gang members, yo.
And also,
this had to be the 80s, yo. Shit like that ain't happening.
Also, how many times in that episode did Leon try to pay for everybody's bill was cash? Like he tried to pay for the hospital bill.
Straight cash.
Right? He tried, he didn't try, but
back in the 80s,
cash. Huh?
It was all cash, baby.
All cash.
I know, but when you're pulling out watch like this, it's like,
right.
You get what I'm saying? Like he just, how much? Like, cool, buddy.
And we need to talk about the real estate business too.
Yeah, with the mom.
Oh yeah,
I forgot the mom and name,
pop
though.
with that store, and they try to pull it.
Right. So now Franklin is trying to be part of gentrification in Compton. That's what I'm saying. All this shit can fly off the rails. Yo. Yeah. We don't know if John Singleton okayed any of this stuff.
That's a fact. And
because he took they store after he didn't cheat them out of it, but he did con them out of it though.
Yeah, they didn't know it was going to be like that. They still got something out of it, but when it's traditional like that, I don't want the store across the street, even though it's in the same neighborhood. I don't want what you got. I want this. And if I'm going
30 years, like
I remember when it happened, and she said that old lady said, "Fuck you, Franklin."
Yeah. That shit hurt,
lady.
Yeah, that's how you
when
know
a 60-year-old black woman say "fuck you" to your face.
Yeah,
and mean it like that hurt.
Fresh from church.
And guess what?
Yeah,
Franklin shook that shit off like it was nothing.
He cried in the car though. That hurt.
Oh, he cried.
Yeah, that hurt though.
That hurt.
Yeah, it did hurt.
Yeah,
that talk to his moms and shit after that.
Yeah.
Now, moms had just got her not arrested, but locked up, and face thrown on the grave. Like she's holding on strong, but she's still afraid. And she was talking to Franklin, like, "Listen, we got to get out of this, fam. You keep telling me everything's going to be all right. Listen, as the season goes on, like Franklin is really being tested. It's like, what good is if it wasn't for the CIA? Like Franklin would not be qualified for this position at all. He has not done nothing right.
No. Without the CIA, Franklin would be dead.
Franklin has done nothing.
He'd be dead or in jail.
Oh yeah. He'd
be dead or definitely in jail.
He's soft. He'd have been definitely dead. Bro.
Now that everybody's making money, you can't really just go back because the bodies are already dropping. We already got guns. I gotta pay for how I'm living. I got a team. I got guys. We can't go back. We can't go get jobs at McDonald's, fam.
No.
We just can't do that. We can't turn back. So now we got to protect the plug. Even though we all know Franklin ain't worth shit. He's going to get his own deal, but we got to protect Franklin because the CIA is protecting Franklin. If anything
remember Remember, Leon was looking for another plug. We left that part. When the young boy took him to the Mexicans, they was on the bottom of a hill and wanted them to go up there. The fuck out of here.
Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's get out of here.
He said, nah, man, you go ahead, tell him to come down then.
These are the things that you have to look out for. Yes, you my mans and you my boss now, but there's still a comfort zone there. I know that I know I'm gonna get to work.
But Leon didn't want to fuck with Franklin anymore.
Because
that's why he did it. He was looking for a new connect.
Right. But I'm saying that what's the problem? The problem that we aren't.
Right. It's personal.
Right.
It was not. It wasn't about business at all. It's all personal with Franklin.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a comfort level when you dealing with your mans. But now when you want to go out, you got to. First off, do we remember? And I think we brought this up. How Franklin started moving the weight about, what I'm saying? Like, what he had to do, pull up on other people's blocks.
Crazy.
Nobody wants to do that.
Yo, Franklin, that's why I say he was lucky as hell. Like, Franklin was soft, but you can't say he was soft because he has to be the bravest person ever.
Right.
Remember when he went to the Mexicans?
That's what I'm saying. I'm the boss because I'm the one that walked in that room. That's it.
And Ocho saves him. He went up to them. Like, what was he going to do? He was about to get killed, yo. He's lucky. And
that's what puts me over all of you. That's the one thing.
Yeah. The way he found the connect is because he had balls. Yeah.
And that's it.
Because he would have never met dude. What's his name? Dude with the shades all the time. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too.
Avi,
yeah.
Avi.
And that's it. Yeah. That's why I'm over you. But Leon, G Money, like this story continues. For some reason, we always think we're like this until I gotta let you know you don't run this.
You got to think about that with all the stuff that Franklin been through and the stuff that he's risked, all the times that he's risked his life for this. I ain't trying to hear you got feelings for this girl and we can't make no money because of it. I get that. But then on Leon's side, like Ant said, I get why Leon, since Leon didn't go through that.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, it's the way that you do things. That's all.
But I respect what Ant is saying. You got to put respect on Leon's name.
You got to.
I'm going to keep connecting them to New Jack City because I think that G Money is an important figure in the Cash Money Brothers. It's just there was Nino and there was G Money, but G Money was a somebody. And this
nigga started getting high though too at the same time. Like this nigga Leon was getting high.
Yeah, that's the only thing that that Leon got one up on G Money. Like I don't think he will ever touch that shit.
So y'all think that G Money took away G Money's, but y'all think Nino took away G Money's power because he was getting high? He was never equal to Nino.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he was always like the little brother. That's why he was second in command. Yeah,
I brought you the base. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm Nino Brown, and you're always going to be G Money, my brother's keeper. Like we cool. So yes, G Money did fuck up with the base. He did, but to me, he was never going to be equal to Nino.
And he did it over a girl, just like Leon.
Just like Leon.
It was more than just the girl. If you look at G Money in this situation, it was more than just the girl. Nigga, I'm the one that brought you the crack. You didn't even know what crack was till I brought this shit in the car, bro. This was all enterprise.
But now that I have it,
but now, yeah, like you feel me?
But now that I have it, thank you.
You brought it to me.
I'm taking it and running with it because he took
this
it to
for us though. But hold on though. If it's all like that, then say that then, bro. Just say it from the jump street. You don't see me in the club. Yeah, you a big part of why I see CMB why we is now. Bitch, I know, bitch.
That's him.
Did you heard me say I bust them draws once? I just got to get to know it better. You knew I fucking this bitch.
Listen to what you just said. That's me, little boy, talking. You are a big part in this operation. I appreciate you.
Yeah, because you know why? Because if you the boss, you don't gotta say. I don't gotta know that. Why you gotta tell me that?
That's the boss telling his employee you did a great job.
Same thing with Leon. If I gotta reassure you your position in the organization, you are not the boss.
That's a fact, though.
It's like, hold on. To be honest, it's like that at everybody's job right now.
Yeah.
Man, that's
the same shit. You know you the boss or not.
What you say, Ed?
Boss or not. A motherfucker not gonna talk to me any type of way. Boss.
Yeah, I get that too. I get that.
They're not gonna talk to you. We got that.
But I get that. I get that part.
I take an ass whooping, bro, to prove a point.
Yeah, I get that.
Comparing the G-Money and the Leon scenario, Capo statuses. Bro, we can go Cameron and Jim Jones. Yeah. Jim Jones will never be over Cam. I don't care what Jim Jones does.
Nah, and Jim Jones, I don't think so either.
But Jim carries himself as. But if you didn't know, you would think that Jim Jones was, you know what I'm saying, this and the third. But they let you know that there's an order. It's Cam and it's Jim. And Jim's okay with that. There's no Cam and Jim. It was never Cam and Jim. Remember, Jim Jones had to come out and say that? Yo, we thought y'all both was like, nah, Cam just put my name on it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He came out. Yeah. People be thinking this. It's not that.
People from the street know their position anyway. That's just how. That's Jim, just natural.
Say that when Baller came out, but here's the thing though: when Baller came out, you couldn't tell Jim he wasn't the leader of Dipset. You feel me? Cam wasn't around. His moms was sick. He wasn't doing nothing. This Jim was on top. Why they started beefing? He told us Cam to start a fake beef before they even started beefing. Like, trust me, like
a hot record doesn't put you on top. That's just saying, like, I still executive produce you. Like, if you make a hit, I always look like this. If I'm the boss and I got the best music, you make a hit. Who lied about
Bird Gang then?
Well, Jim Jones was his gang. Dipset is Cam. Bird Gang was Jim's. It just didn't work out the same.
Because Cam Copy wrote the shit. That's why. That's why it didn't work out, because Cam Copy wrote the shit and Max went to jail and Stacks died. That's why it didn't work out.
Yeah. I'm more talking about the artist that Jim had. Yeah, Stack died, Max went to jail. Like a lot of things just didn't happen for the team. Like Jim had a stacked team. It just nothing worked out. It didn't work out how it worked out for Cam. Now, if Bird Gang would have took off, that just would have been Jim. Now, Dipset is still Cam's. That's what I'm saying. Like people always going to think that you guys are here, and no, it's not. It's going to be like this sometimes, where I get a little bit more. So at the end of episode 4 of SnowFall, a shootout happened because Leon wanted revenge for the drive-by from Scully, and Scully and not Scully, he wasn't in the car, but a few of his goons pulled up next to Leon and them. And here's the part where everybody's having a conversation about what you do. Because the way they pulled out they hammers, it was quick.
Right.
So I'm asking you guys, what do you do? What are you doing? Are you pulling up? Oh, there go Leon. Pulling off? Or are you drawing? Knowing that somebody's in the car.
Bro, if you in it, you in it, bro. See, I don't think he knew them little girls and shit was in the back. Feel me? So when you in it and you see them niggas, yo, and it's time to go, it's go time. So you ain't thinking about who in the car. You thinking about.
You talk about the people that was driving. You're not talking about Leon. You was talking about the other dude.
I'm not talking about Leon. Leon and them don't see no kid. I'm talking about
other dudes. Yeah.
Do you pull off
because they lick off anyway?
Yeah, Leon can't pull off. Their car isn't running, or is it? I don't know. But they're like in a park position.
When they pulled up and seen Leon, and then what you doing? Is you shooting or you just let him ride?
Right.
You gotta let him have it because they reaching, bro.
Okay.
They reaching. You gotta let him have it.
Knowing me, who saw each other first?
That's a good question. I just remember them going
because if I see them first,
them look at Leon. He looked at Leon first.
If I'm the other dude, right, not Leon, if I know that I got my girl and my daughter in the car, whatever, if I see them first, I'm pulling off. If they see me first, you got to draw your guns.
We talk about split-second decisions, though.
I understand, but if you got a family in there, that split second becomes, that's a long time. Like you know when your family in the car. If you're a family man, you know your protective instincts will go in. I know you're a gangster and everything, but if you got a girl and a baby girl and your wife in the car, you know what you got to do.
Here's my opinion on that, because it happened so quick, right? So the passenger sees Leon. The driver does not know what's going on. I'm guessing that by the time I tell the driver to pull off because Leon is there, they're already shooting us. The driver doesn't have any urgency. To me, I don't think the driver would like pull off for what? Like
yeah, that's true too. If I'm driving and I see them first, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If I'm in the passenger seat, then you don't know. I don't.
You
got
to have a whole conversation with the driver as to
right. That's what I'm saying. You don't have the power to go. Leave.
But that's what happened in the show.
So what you gonna be like? Hey, yo, pull off. What, man? We pulled off.
Like,
right. That's what I'm saying. By the time that is over, like
And I'm thinking because the baby girl was in the back, if we do pull off and they fire shots are coming through the back. So that's still an opportunity for them to get somebody coming through the back.
Nah, I'm still pulling off though. I wouldn't think of that. I'm still trying to get as far away from them as possible.
Because you're a protector, because you know he's in there. Regardless if they hit it or not, I'm going to do my best to get us out of it.
Like my job is to get them away from them. Right. If they get hit as I'm leaving, that's not on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I did my, not on me not being in a situation, but I did my job trying to protect them in the time. Yes.
That's how crazy.
Because at the end of the day, yeah, you're right.
Hey, yo, these niggas get hit.
It is his fault.
Yes.
You're right. I don't think it was the girl or the wife or the girl's fault at all.
You hear this nigga that said, yo, if they get hit as I'm pulling off.
That ain't my fault. No, I'm saying. I mean, I'm good. Now I'm saying I pulled to the left. I'm good.
Hey, now I know that this is the way the hood goes in his life, but a lot of us left that episode like, damn, it's fucked up, bro. Because one thing we care about is the babies, fam. I don't care who we got war with.
And you can't even blame Leon.
I was never a fan of Jadakiss rap lyrics. I don't fuck Scarface, bullets hit women and kids. I'm just not a fan of that.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that. I just don't want to see kids.
Women and kids don't never have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, they never do, and Leon did not know. So we say all that to say shit's now about to get hot. Even if you thought the first 4 episodes were hot.
Yeah.
It's just easy.
All of them, just because that girl died, it's hard to even root for Leon and Franklin now. For me. Like, they the good guys because, they're the protagonists. Like, they're the main characters of the story. But they keep fucking up. Like, once you start killing kids and shit, like, I understand you the protagonist and we're supposed to root for these people. I'm not rooting for. How can I root for Leon?
If
it's not his fault, you just killed a baby girl. Like,
it's a fact.
I can't root for you no more, even if you didn't mean to do it. Fuck him from now on.
I don't care how sad your face was at the end of 4. Nah, nigga.
Yeah, her mother is sad too.
But how do you cheer for Scully? This is what I'm saying. Like, how do you cheer?
Scully ain't do nothing wrong.
But it's Scully though.
I understand it's Scully, but in all these things, Scully is the one who keeps getting betrayed.
And it's
not him.
Because if you remember when they met Scully, or before they met Scully, they said this nigga's a nut.
Yes.
You knew what you was getting yourself into.
Right. And every time
this nigga had a nigga in the closet somewhere torturing him the first meet.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'm talking about what he do to Franklin though.
What you mean what he do to Franklin?
Franklin and his team, he didn't do anything to them until, like, he was, him and Manboy got into it. That was the reason Franklin went to him in the first place. It wasn't because he did anything to Franklin.
Franklin got shot up.
So Franklin went to Scully to betray him.
Right. Well,
so that's what I'm saying.
He had a decision to make, Manboy or Scully. And I look like I can trust Manboy more than Scully. But nobody asked you to bring Scully onto the team.
Right. Nobody. So I'm saying I'm looking at it from Scully's eyes. What did he do wrong? If he's the one who keep getting betrayed.
That's a fact.
And his niece is the one who got shot. So if I'm Scully, all of them are wrong. That's what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Franklin is the one who betrayed him and had him set up. Manboy was him and his henchman that shot him. And now Leon is the one who shot his niece.
Yeah, but this ain't like wrestling or nothing like that.
So now if I'm Scully, if Scully killed everybody and SnowFall go off, how can I be mad? That's what I'm saying.
I feel you. But
this could be the last season of SnowFall. How can I be mad? He killed everybody because he got betrayed and somebody killed his niece.
That's the ultimate revenge.
Because if the camera was on the other way, like say if Scully was the protagonist, we will be rooting for him to kill Franklin and Leon.
We like, Franklin and Leon about to team back up. They about to team
Exactly.
Now Leon needs Franklin.
Right.
But Franklin should, first off, news travels quickly. Everybody knows everything.
Yeah. Everybody gonna know he killed that girl.
Everybody's gonna know he killed that girl.
Everybody gonna know.
Yeah.
And Franklin is going to make another bad decision by taking Leon in. If I'm Franklin, I can dip and let that be Leon's problem. Scully's going to come after Leon.
Can't do that. Because I think at the end of the day,
be like, yeah, I got you. This is what I was talking about, yo. Just stay close.
And plus, at the end of the day, I think he need Leon. Because if he didn't need Leon, he didn't have to go to Leon those couple of times to try to help him in the first place if he didn't think he needed him.
So what Leon has,
he just told him that he needed him.
Leon is a good goon.
Yeah.
That was his number one goon growing up.
But how good is Leon right now that his girlfriend is in the hospital? He just killed the girl. Leon is not in condition to be my goon. Leon might be fucked up.
Franklin might not give a fuck.
Franklin.
That's what I'm saying. You think Franklin care about his mental state right now? Nigga, we got this money to take care of. Now, you gotta think about what Franklin, not us. You gotta think about how Franklin been ice cold. They call this shit SnowFall for a reason, bitch.
We forget the
Franklin Jack Frost, nigga.
His man that was his bodyguard said he done, bro. This is
he quit. You know what I mean? So now Leon is going to take his place.
So wait, did he quit Leon? Because Franklin said he's going to pay him more. So did he stay or did he?
I'm good. He said, "I'm sorry, bro." Started the car and left. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Leon.
Speak of the devil. Look what the cat.
We about to get off and play music, fam.
Yeah, what's up, Jay?
I ain't gonna lie. I hate on Jay because he got a beard and a hairline, man.
I think that's the only reason you hate on this nigga because he don't do nothing to you.
That shit looks good from back here. I ain't gonna lie.
He'll do shit to you personally. Like, man, look at this nigga.
You're not supposed to have a beard and a hairline, though, fam. It just don't work.
Up there hating on. Look at him picking up his door.
Look. He's trying to rub it in there. Okay.
Up there hating on him for doing family man shit. Look at this nigga.
Number 2, we've been potting for an hour and 46 minutes, and he still hasn't said a thing.
When I see it, bro. That is Beijing, bro.
That's
know that shit when I see it, bro. That is Beijing.
You say he sharpied his beard?
Hey, yo, is he Hollywood? Hey, Jay, say something. Yo.
Hey, Jay, what color is he?
He probably had a bad connection. He probably couldn't even hear us, yo. That's crazy.
Nah, this nigga pulled up to show off his hairline. Man. That's what he did.
He back. Oh. Yeah.
He probably didn't watch SnowFall. But listen, right? Before we get out of here, AJ, you hear us? This nigga messing up.
That's a no.
He was doing good, so he came on. Hey, yo, listen. So before we get out of here, though, right? Ghost versus Ray has a date, March 20th. I believe it's a Saturday. I was scared. I thought it was a Sunday.
It's next Saturday.
Next Saturday, but I was afraid because I thought it was like a Sunday. Like, how the hell we post a pod with that happening? I'm hyped for it. I can't wait to see it. Me being a Wu fan, I know they're going to play the songs that people know. My song that I'm going to actually play is going to be a record that I think is not going to make the list, but I'm going to play it, and I'm going to play another Raekwon and Ghostface song on Wednesday because they did a lot of songs together that the people don't know of, and I think that it's
so you telling us you going Wu back to back for what reason? Why you telling?
No, I'm saying I'm going to go Wu back to back because these songs won't make the verses. That's what I'm saying. They're
How
not.
You know that?
Well, I know for I know for a fact. Don't play it on Max B then. I'm about to start talking my shit, bro. Master Killer has done more for hip hop than Max B had.
Man, Max B better than Max. Man, stop playing. Yo, come on, man. Don't do that.
What you talking about?
Yo,
Master Killer got a verse with
hold on. To end this podcast, right? We are not having a fucking Master Killer versus Max B conversation. That's nuts.
Listen,
that is a crazy conversation.
But on a serious note, though, with this Ghost versus Ray, it brings another mystique to versus because we didn't know how D'Angelo was going to do his, and I think that's kind of what's driving the energy. I think
that's what this is going to be.
We don't.
I think this is going to be a Wu concert.
It may be, but who's going to appear? Like Method Man just came on the D'Angelo joint, so now it's like we're not too hyped to see Meth. We just seen him last time. So
I still be hyped depending on the song.
I know we're not psyched to see Master Killer in them.
Max B will never do a versus ever. Max B will never do a versus, even when he come home.
This is the only time anybody will say anything about Master Killer.
Ever.
Yo, y'all are crazy.
You will never hear nobody else in the history of the world say anything else about Master Killer except for
Jim Jones, baby, Bird Gang.
Hey, yo, hold on. For one, I can tell you, Triller, that wasn't even That wasn't even
an official Bird Gang. Fucking
like I could tell you don't like Bird Gang like that.
That was Birdman for Cash Money.
He gave a pigeon sound. Bitch, what the fuck that come? He said Bird Gang, baby. Bird.
He gave the Birdman.
I'm like, I could tell that was not believable. That was not believable at all.
What was that?
Sorry.
Hey, but I want to say this though, as a Wu fan, Ghost and Ray has like 1,000 songs together, bro, and Ghost has bodied Ray on every song. That Ray,
hey, yo, you said that because you're a big Ghost fan, man. Don't say that, man.
Listen, they put it on Versus last night, right? Swiss asked the question, who gets to play Ice Cream? It's Ray's song. But the Ghost verse. Come on, hey Jarrell. But a stack.
It's Ghost charisma. It's just Ghost voice. It ain't lyrics.
Yeah, Raekwon mad.
It's obviously not lyrics.
What you say, Jay?
Mad chill. Raekwon mad chill. So it's like
they just different personalities, man. That's why people gravitate towards Ghost. Because he's not a better lyricist than him. You know that.
They go hand in hand though. Like it might be Ray's idea, but Ghost would be the one to bring it home. You get what I'm saying?
Right. I get what you're saying.
Like,
exactly. Like they are perfect. They would have been the perfect duo if they would have just came out by themselves. To me,
yeah.
They would have been dope if they would have just came out by themselves. If they was a duo.
So I don't see them going song for song, 20 for 20. I don't. I just see one big concert.
I don't think it should be that way. It should be like I think it should be a Wu concert.
Yeah, because you have to play records that people know. Yes, they have songs by themselves, but a lot of people's not going to know.
Yeah, because if Raekwon started playing shit like of Immobility, I'm doing something else. I'm not fucking with that nigga. No, it ain't like Raekwon got mad shit under the tank that's not Wu and the Purple Tape. Ghost got a lot to me. Ghost got a lot. Like I guess maybe because I'm better. Like a bigger Ghost fan, he makes better music.
Here's the thing, though.
He has more CDs. Like he has more albums. Nigga.
Here's the thing, though.
Daytona 500 was whose?
Ghost.
That's Ghostface. Yeah, that's off Iron Man.
But Raekwon is on it. So, what question are you really asking me?
Yeah, to be honest, both of them.
I really just wanted to know whose it was. That's all. It wasn't like a.
I don't even. And to be honest, I don't even count them like that because when you talk about the Purple Tape and Iron Man. They're both interchangeable to me. Like they both was on every fucking song. Like
yeah, facts. But it's just that the Purple Tape stands out because it's that mafioso street record, and Iron Man was more of an imaginative, an imaginary album based off old samples and lyrics, where it didn't actually have a theme that people can live off of. Because if you actually listen to like Griselda or anybody. They referenced the Purple Tape because of what it meant, like the purple package, like the mafioso thing. Even though Ghostface is on like every song except 2, killing shit, it's Raekwon's album. True. So everybody's always going to be like, yo, Raekwon was that guy. Raekwon was that dude. But when Raekwon pulled up with Immobility without Ghost, we saw.
I'm just saying it's some stuff on Iron Man that I could play with the Purple Tape and not miss a beat. Some stuff, not everything.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about dent, like the actual Daytona. I'm not talking about that particular song though. Maybe not that one, but okay. So we about to get into songs. Y'all want to get into songs now? We about to get off.
I don't know if y'all talked about this, but have anybody seen Conflicted?
Nah, we talked about it. Floss saw it, but me and Ant didn't see it, so we couldn't really get in depth with like the plot and stuff.
I was telling
just talk about like hood classics and shit.
Gotcha.
Like he liked it. Did you like it?
What did you think of it though?
Nah, I like it. I finished it, but I like it. Like my niece walked into the kitchen, and I had to go, but I liked it.
Yeah.
So like, how much did you see of it? Like most of it?
I seen up until
because Flaw said it was pretty good. That's why I'm asking.
You said you ain't seen it yet?
Nah, I didn't see it yet, so don't spoil it for me. And but Flaw said it was pretty good. So
nah, it definitely was. It was definitely good. Budget was dope. Like it wasn't like low budget. Jay Holiday in it. That was funny.
Holiday is in it?
It's not how you think. It's not how you think, though.
Is Jimmy Cozier in it? How the fuck they find Jay Holiday? What is happening?
It's not what you think, though.
Is Mario Winans in it?
Yeah.
Why is Jay Holiday in a Griselda movie?
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
I don't know if I want to see this shit now. I'm glad Jay said that.
No. You want to see it. It makes sense when you watch it. It's not what you think, though.
I'm about to say, if that nigga ain't singing Bad on a stage. Like he in a club scene or some shit. Like I don't know why Jay Holiday's in anything.
It's not what you think. It's pretty dope.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And for the type of movie, the budget, the like, it doesn't look low budget. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It looked like they had like money behind it or people behind it, to when they did it. But she extra. But yeah, it was dope so far. I just gotta finish it.
Okay.
And for me, like I was saying, it just takes you back to those movies that you liked back in the day on VHS's Choices, Baller Blocking. You know what I mean? Movies that the rappers would put together where it was like low budget, but they did their thing in it. Like nobody's going to get an Oscar from these, but it is what it is. Ghost versus Ray. I can't wait to see it only because I just don't know how they're going to pull it off. That's the only reason why I want to watch this. And it's going to be the first versus on Triller. And I don't know. Something might be different. I don't know.
Crazy part is we talking about it now, but I forgot. Like we even got another show before this shit even happened. It's on the 20th.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we could talk some more Ghostface, Raekwon.
Yeah, maybe we could get
on Wednesday.
Maybe on Wednesday we'll get into depth of what we think they're gonna play. We'll bring
sure, and I'm gonna play.
Like that.
I'm gonna play one of my songs tonight. Is going to be a Ghost and Ray record, and Wednesday is gonna be a Ghost and Ray record.
All right, we about to play. These songs about to get off YouTube. Check everybody out. Thank y'all. Peace.
Mm-hmm.